1, 2, 3. Sup, dudes? No.
We'll never do that again, don't
No.
worry. Basically, we've been on holiday, if you hadn't seen. I can't actually see, so I'm going to take these off now.
Don't suit glasses.
There we go. And as you might have seen from my Snapchat or on Instagram, we were going to make a video about it using my GoPro and obviously my camera.
But we forgot them and they broke.
And it broke. So, sorry about that. Hopefully we'll get some more footage later of the beach and stuff. But we did try to make a video before we went, didn't we?
Yeah, it was a bit of a disaster to say the least. We were having a bit of a mental block and...
This was the result. Insert clip.
Okay, we don't know what we're doing with our lives. Okay, it may not be that extravagant, but we've got like a minor mental block going on. And we've lost our book of like video ideas.
And basically, so we got a new book of ideas, which is a National Space Centre one, which I thought was really cute. So please keep those ideas coming. I won't lose this one, I promise. I'll try not to.
She's gonna lose it.
I'll keep it in my camera bag so I can't lose it.
But yeah. Basically, yeah. Our holiday was, I think it could be described as a social disaster.
If you put us two together, that's what you get,
Yeah.
basically. Because
Like, yeah, it was a roller coaster ride all the way from dead fish to awkward surfing incidents. Really?
we'll tell you about it, okay?
Yeah.
We arrived on Friday,
Yes.
and we went to a place and they got donuts and I got ice cream because I was on holiday, I wasn't going to have donuts and I could have had ice cream. So then we got ice cream and donuts and we walked onto the beach with them, and I've never had bad experiences with seagulls before.
But then we got attacked.
Literally.
As soon as we went on the beach, there was like
They're like,
donuts. There was literally a seagull sat on our head.
yeah. So that was actually terrifying. So naturally I would say ran, but we didn't really run.
No, we
kind
just
of fast
walked. We were eating donuts. Do you really think we were gonna run?
And then there was like loads of them flocking in the water, and I just yell. It's probably because they're eating the dead fish. Dead fish. Dead fish. And at this point,
Oh, it was brilliant. We were walking past a lifeguard, like one of the lifeboat vans,
yeah.
and this really cute guy just looked over at Megan.
Just as I said, dead fish. Didn't hear that entire conversation. It was just when I said dead fish. Okay.
And it was just one of those looks of like,
What are you?
who are you?
Why are you saying this? And then I was like, no, it's fine because I'll probably never actually see him again. And then he just goes past in his little lifeguard van while they're stood eating donuts and I'm just stood awkwardly because I finished my ice cream.
And she'd gone to put it in the bin.
Yeah, and he was just, I think he remembered me because he looked back like I was some sort of alien specimen.
To be fair.
Because, so that was the first awkward encounter.
The next awkward encounter was me, as most of the ones after this are, to be fair.
Yeah, I'd learnt my lesson after that.
I didn't. So it started off, we were in, this is all cute guy related, to be fair.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. And
Yeah.
yeah, we were in the beach shop and just looking at stuff, and then then we decided we were gonna order cheesy chips. And just as I was putting like this massive chip in this mouth, I made really awkward eye contact with a really cute guy who was working in the shop, and I was just like, ah.
And then he kept, because we were sat by the door, because he
Walking-
works there, he kept walking in and out.
And I kept on making awkward eye contact.
And then she did something really awkward that I'm not gonna.
Oh, this is
She was
brilliant.
basically looking at the tan lines.
Yeah, okay. It had been really sunny and I got an amazing tan. I still have my tan lines, so I don't even know if you can see, but they're amazing. But I wasn't wearing a top and I was just wearing my hoodie. And I just kind of was looking down my top to check out my tan lines, nothing weird. And he just walked past with that sort of like,
What are you doing, you weird creature? And then he was there the next day because he worked there. And then we basically went there every day, and
my life got ruined.
Oh, it's brilliant.
I'm so glad I'm sharing all of my fatal flaws with people on the internet.
So that then happened, and then what else did we do?
So much.
I know, but we need to like narrow it down. Oh, okay.
Wait, can we talk about Ben?
Whoa, no. There was a day where there was this. It wasn't really to do with the cute guy. It was just this massive group of people was sat in the on the end of like a path bit, which I was going to do to go to the loo. And then I walked halfway down, stopped, stared at all of them, and then walked back to Phoebe and Laura like, I don't want to walk with you on my own, can you come with me? Considering that massive group of people had just seen me try to walk down the path, turn around, ask my friends to come with me because I didn't want to walk on my own.
And just so that we know, these were like, they were people our age,
Yeah.
weren't they?
Yeah.
They were like our age, maybe a year younger.
I was walking, they like created, didn't they like create a path for
Yeah.
me to walk through?
Yeah.
And it was,
They moved out the way of the steps.
they were, oh. It was like, you know, that walk of, it was like a walk of shame towards the toilet. Because they were all staring at me and
It was so funny.
that was awkward. I tried to hide in the toilets until they'd gone.
It worked.
It worked, they
did
had
work.
gone.
Can we talk about Ben now?
Yes.
Okay, basically, I had this really, really like strange, weird dream ages ago, and one of the people in there was called Ben, and I've been obsessed with Ben. I've just been talking about this guy called Ben, who was actually a figment of my imagination, and it's kind of sad, really, considering that's like the most. Yeah, that's the thing that makes me the happiest at the moment. And we were just like walking around the shop, the beat shop, the same place that we made awkward eye contact with like 70,000 people. And we'd been talking about Ben. Well, I'd been talking about Ben and they'd been listening to me.
Wow, pretending to listen.
Yeah, to be fair. And then, like, the doors open into the back of the kitchen and one of the guys behind there just went, "Alright, Ben," to one of the other guys working there. And I literally just went, "Oh." Yeah.
Bro, no, we were waiting. Yeah, we were getting tennis balls for my dog. I just turned around and nearly dropped all of them.
And then Megan was like, "Should we get 3 instead of 2?" And I was like, "Yes!"
Yeah, she volunteered to go get it because he was stood by the door.
But it was really depressing because I didn't look like Ben.
No. Oh well. So that's Phoebe's.
But yeah, I was fangirling over my dream.
Because that's what?
No shame.
Because that's normal. Obviously.
I wish I was alive in that dream. Sure, Ben dies, but you know.
Okay, so we just said the last one because there were a lot of awkward things, including Crazy Golf. But we won't mention that.
Wait, can I just... One of the things, it took me 12 goes to try and get it. It took Megan and Laura 1. That is it. And then Megan put embarrassing photos of me on her Snapchat story with massive innuendos. But still,
Yep.
we're past that. The last embarrassing thing, though, has to be the worst.
And yeah, definitely, because I didn't really want to do it.
Nor did I, really. Our friend... This guy next to us on the beach, our friend was, like, massively, like, about... She thought he was really cute. I really wanted to talk to him, but she is too... She's not even shy, she's just...
We just made her socially awkward.
Yeah. I bet if this had been like a year ago, she'd have been fine with it. But no. She decided no. So we just, instead, stalked him down to the sea to watch him surf. Essentially.
I was walking the dog.
I was with Megan.
I was throwing the tennis ball for my dog Ginny. And then Laura was just kind of like... I was judging his mum because his mum was trying to ride a broken surfboard, but... And then Ginny ran off because I didn't see her because I was too worried about them. And then, but it's alright, she went back to the family anyway. And then they decided to get out. It'd only been like 10 minutes and we were just still stood there.
And like, Laura, he was like walking past and I was like, "I'm gonna talk to him, I'm gonna talk to him, I'm gonna talk to him, I'm gonna talk to him. I'm gonna talk to him!" And I was just like, "Make up your mind, child, or I will go talk to him for you." I just put a hideous face then. I apologise if I've broken any of your computers.
Phone screens.
Yeah.
And at this point, I was too busy judging. Well, I wasn't really judging his mum. We made awkward eye contact, and she smiled at me, and I kind of tried to smile back at her.
What?
And just because I saw that her board was broken, I was going to go tell her, but then I decided not to.
And then his little sister or someone was like struggling with the board. And we were just like, should we go ask if they need a hand? Because you look like you're struggling there a bit.
Yeah.
So, naturally, I was the loudmouthed one who actually said, do you need a hand with that? But Laura, who was stood behind me with Megan, just shouted at the same time, give me a hand!
I was kind of like stood awkwardly because he was literally carrying them both really, really easily.
Yeah.
And still Phoebe decided to ask him if he needed help.
I was doing it for Laura though.
And then Laura ran off.
Yeah.
And then we started walking back up the beach. And then we realised probably like we were actually stalking them.
So I was trying to be like, because they were still in earshot, I think I was trying to subtly say, should we go for a bit of a walk first? So that we don't look like complete stalkers.
Yeah.
And they were just like, why are you going that way? They're all upset. I was like,
no, I cottoned on.
Laura
didn't. So we just stood in a puddle, which was actually a warm puddle, that had been in the sun. For like 5 minutes waiting for them to go. And they
It was
finally
awful.
went, and then we started walking, then he stopped.
and it's just, and then the worst thing, after this awkward encounter, we were packing our stuff up and going back down. And we'd walked back, us three had walked back down to go and get something. And,
Oh,
That-
I did something awkward here.
oh, did you? What?
Yeah, we were walking down the hill on into the beach, and they were walking back up, and he was carrying the broken surfboard that had actually been for 2 pieces. I turned to him and went, told you it was broken, and then he gave me a weird look.
Yeah. And
Because
it's
I didn't
just-
really care, I was just worried about the board, to be honest.
And then Laura was like, no, I still need to talk to them. I was like,
So
We
she
have
tried
tried-
to run back up
She was
the
like-
slope.
she didn't even try that. She was like, Phoebe, come with me back up the slope, run up that slope. I was like, no, I've already ran up there once today. I am not doing it again. And yeah.
That was basically, there was a couple more before we went home, but
So many more.
we'll be here forever if we
Yeah.
talk about those, because
I
we're
swear
just
this is
awkward
going to
in
be like a
public.
20-minute video.
Probably.
That is why we are social rejects. If you too are social rejects, like or comment or subscribe. Please do all three.
We want to know we're not alone in the world with our
Please.
social awkwardness in public. Please. I really hope.
Yeah.
Please, social media links are below. Please go do that.
Anyway, yeah. Go follow us on Instagram and all
Twitter
that
and
jazz.
Snapchat and
I got a cut on my leg.
etc. Go check out our previous video, link is below. And all that jazz. I
Yeah.
guess so.
Woo! We'll see you next week.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Bye guys!